I welcome you all. I would like to directly dive into our project. We have made a web portal for the user-friendly, easy access for the approval process for the educational institutions with AICTE, and this is the source code of our web portal, and these are the files linked to it, and some files have been imported for the generative AI technology which uses Google Palm, and these are being running at the backend, and I would like to show and implement our project, that is a web portal, and explain its functionalities. This is the first page, which is the login page. Here uh, we can use a dummy login credentials which I have been generated. And one more thing, we are using MongoDB for the web portal's database management system, and we have been landed at the home page of our web portal. Here we can see some of the services. The first one is the chatbot. This chatbot works with the generative AI technology using Google Palm 2, and the next one is the trial method. This trial method is what is it means. This option provides educational institutions to check whether their document satisfies the AICTE's criteria before they are going to upload in the official AICTE portal, so that the chances of rejection of their documents in the official AICTE portal will be less, thus enhancing the quality of submission of their documents. And then the final one will be the translator. As mentioned in the problem statement, different regional languages should be added. We have integrated Google Translate for translating the web pages in different regional languages, and for that we have used Google Translator API. And not only regional, international languages are also we have added additionally, and at present we will make the language to English. Okay, now we can see about our services here, and in our services we can find the required documents which we need for specific purposes by the education institutions. We have to select what type of institution it is, and different approval processes for the institutions are listed here, and from this we can choose one, that is changing the address of the institution. And when we click the changing the address of the institution, input prompt will be created as such a way that for the input prompt will be passed to the Google Palm API, and it will generate the response for that question. Like the input prompt will be like what are the required documents for the changing of address of the institution. Like that, the input prompt will be created, and when we click this address icon, we will be redirected here, and the required documents will be fetched like this. And these are the responses created by the Google Palm, and this is completely based on the generative AI technology. And other functionalities are also added for other approval process. This approval process requires only 4 required documents, so here only 4 are being generated by Google Palm. And here next one, the document trial, which I said in the home page itself. Let's see what it is. Get started, and we can choose the files. The education institutions can choose the files which they are going to upload, and check whether those files will satisfy the criteria mentioned by AICTE. And we can upload as these many files here for specific processes, and now I'm uploading only 2 files, and now we can evaluate, and it gives you congratulations that your document satisfies AICTE criteria, so you are ready for approval process. This dialog box appears because at the back end, the generative the Google Palm will summarize and check whether these uploaded documents contains or satisfies the criteria mentioned by the AICTE for that process. So if that criteria is being satisfied, we will be ending at this pop-up. Otherwise we will be ending at a pop-up mentioning that the satisfies or the criteria are not being satisfied. And then this this trial check functionality is a novel one, because in other websites we can't find this, and this is very useful for them to check before uploading their final submission to the official AICTE portal. They can check beforehand here whether this will get accepted or rejected for their approval process. And now when we click our services again, we will see about the other service, that is a personalized AI assistant. Here the personalized AI assistant, the queries for the education institutions can be asked here. This is also a very futuristic one, and here also generative AI technology is being implemented. And I have a question I have copied, and I will read for you. What are the criteria for granting greater autonomy to standalone institutions and universities offering technical education programs? List all points. Like that, we have giving a prompt. We'll click enter, and you can see that the response is being generated. And you can see all the points. This is these points mentioning the answer for that question. That is, all the criteria which are being needed are being mentioned here. The institution must have a minimum of 75% of faculty, the minimum of 15 years of teaching experience, the minimum of 10 years and 5 years. Everything is being mentioned here very clearly, but in a matter of time. When the education institutions need these responses, when they have to search in the approval process handbook from the official AICTE portal, and they have to search for a long period of time. But with our AI assistant, they can get it at instantly, and this is also a very futuristic response. And then you can also clear it, and you can go back. So we have made as many some of the functionalities very useful for the education institutions, and we can also and we are also working on more functionalities to add in this web portal. And this is just a basic prototype of our web portal, and we will definitely improve more functionalities in the upcoming rounds. So thank you so much.